G'day, guys, and welcome to the pilot episode of the Great Rugby League podcast. I am your host, Ados, aka Ados the Great, and I am super excited to welcome you all to my debut podcast. Now, this is going to be on every bloody platform that you can think of. Well, actually, it's to start it off with, it's probably just going to be on Spotify and YouTube. But I am extremely excited to have you all here and talk about some rugby league. I tell you what, it's been a while since we've seen that white ball get passed around a footy field, but I am very excited. Now, for the first episode, guys, literally not too much rugby league we're going to talk about. I'm going to tell you what I'll be doing every week on this podcast. Now, if I do an episode next week, it's probably going to be short and sweet like this one. I might go over, one player from every NRL team you guys should watch out for until the NRL season starts. But I am going to try and do an episode a week, regardless if we've got rugby league or not. Come round one, though, it's going to change a little bit. I will be talking about, basically the week that was in rugby league or the week that's going to be. So the videos will probably drop on a Monday or a Tuesday. I'll try and record them on a Sunday afternoon or something like that. And we can talk about all things rugby league. And I'll give you my thoughts on the week that was. I'll probably talk about the preseason trials for the round one episode. But it's basically just an episode to say welcome and what I'm going to be doing. So for round one, it'll probably be a review of probably the second week of the trials. We'll talk about, the team lists around round one. So it probably will actually have to get dropped on a Tuesday or a Wednesday because we won't see the team lists until then. So I can give you my tips as well, and we'll go on from there. Then round two comes. We'll talk about what happened in round one, team lists for round two, and standout players for round one, and stuff like that. If I feel the need to, I'll talk a bit about Supercoach, but obviously you probably don't want to hear anything from me because I'm not an expert by any means. But I don't mind having a bit of a go at it. So if you have questions about it, I suppose I can try and answer them. But just a short and sweet video or episode, guys. I need to get used to this. Very different running a podcast. But I do hope to get some guests on here. Obviously, we'll probably start off with some mates to begin with. And then hopefully, obviously I don't have a fantastic setup at the moment. We're waiting for our house to get built. Once I have a studio in there, I can really get going with it all. So, guys. Really hope to have some of you guys on there as well. Some of the viewers would love to get your insights and all that. But thank you for all the support in 2022. As you're listening to this, it is now 2023. So that is super exciting. I cannot wait for an amazing 2023. For all of you that don't know, I am playing in a charity match that's been organised by Sportshed TV. It'll be at Lidcombe Oval. I think I got that right. I hope I did. I'm pretty sure it's Lidcombe Oval. And that'll be on Saturday, the 25th of February. Eventbrite is where you get your tickets from, guys. So please go and check that out. But thank you all so much for tuning into the first episode, guys. It's been a pleasure. I don't know how many listeners I'm going to get from this. Hopefully I'll get a few of you. But if I don't, I appreciate the one that watched or listened. Thank you all so much once again. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next episode. Thanks, guys.